It's been 3 years since Moana sailed across the ocean with a demigod and saved the world with a glowing green rock. Now she's back on Motunui. But let's be real, she's way too adventurous to just chill with coconuts all day. Moana, now Queen of Curious, has been island hopping, searching for signs of other seafaring people. She even climbs a huge peak and blows a conch shell, hoping someone will answer. Spoiler, no one does. But she does find ancient artifacts hinting at forgotten island civilizations. Back home with her family, her dad, Chief Tui, suggests she take the title of Tautai, a legendary navigator role not used in 1,000 years. Moana says yes, and instantly gets struck by lightning, like full-on magical zap. Next thing she knows, boom, she's in a vision. In a mystical lightning vision, she meets her ancient ancestor, Tautai Vasa. He drops some heavy news. A storm god named Nalo got greedy for power and sank the legendary island Motufetu, the ocean's central hub, kind of like an ancient Polynesian Wi-Fi router that kept all the islands connected. Vasa warns that if Moana doesn't raise Motufetu, Motunui's future is basically toast. The only clue? A fire in the sky will lead the way. Also, Te Fiti was just the beginning. Now she has to face the storm. No pressure. Right on cue, a blazing comet shoots across the sky. Bingo. The fire in the sky. So, Moana gathers a ragtag crew. Lotto the boat fixer, Moni the history nerd, and Kile, an old farmer who grumbles more than he talks. But hey, someone's got to bring the snacks. Of course, she's also bringing her emotionally unstable rooster Hey Hey and loyal pig Pua. Because what's an ocean quest without chaos and cuteness? Together, they set sail, chasing the comet toward the lost island of Motufetu. Meanwhile, Maui's out there doing his own thing, looking for Motufetu too, mostly because he has some unresolved beef with the storm god Nalo. Long story, lots of thunder. But before he can say, "You're welcome," he's captured by Nalo's winged muscle, Matangi, a fierce bat-wrangling enforcer with serious attitude and a warning. Stay away from Motufetu, or Nalo will unleash divine drama on both him and Moana. Maui, suddenly feeling feelings, doesn't want Moana involved. He thinks she won't survive the storm. Halfway into their journey, the guiding comet just disappears. Great. Then their boat gets yeeted into a wild current and spun around like a giant smoothie. Lost and confused, they get captured by the Kakamora, those angry coconut pirates from the first movie, still adorable, still violent. Turns out Nalo messed up their island too, so they strike a deal. Moana helps them defeat a monster clam that's blocking their path, and in return, they'll lead her to Motufetu. With the help of a rebellious Kakamora named Kotu, Moana and crew manage to paralyze the massive clam. But plot twist. The clam swallows them whole. Inside? Maui, chilling. And Matangi, who reveals she's actually not thrilled about being Nalo's hench creature. She's trapped too, and rooting for Team Moana. Matangi helps them escape and points them toward Nalo. The plan? Maui will lift Motufetu from the ocean floor, and Moana has to step onto it to break the storm god's curse. Simple, right? Just your average lift a sunken island and defeat a furious god kind of mission. Maui gives the squad a heads up. Nalo's realm makes the mortal world look like a beach vacation, and fighting him? Basically a fast pass to the afterlife. Right on cue, Nalo sends his monster minions to crash the party. Their raft gets wrecked and the crew gets washed up on some random island. Moana has a moment of, why did I ever leave home? But Maui gives her a pep talk worthy of a motivational poster. Moana bounces back like the legend she is. The new plan? Maui lifts Motufetu, Moana touches it, curse goes bye-bye. Easy-ish. With the raft patched up and the wind back in their sails, they head into a monster-sized storm, Nalo's last defense. Moana, thinking fast, has Lotto turn their mast into a makeshift glider so they can dodge Nalo's sky rage. It actually works. But as Maui starts hauling Motufetu out of the deep with his giant fish hook, Nalo yeets a lightning bolt straight at him, stripping away his demigod powers mid-lift. Moana sees it all falling apart, and in a bold, reckless, very Moana move, dives into the ocean herself. She reaches out and touches Motufetu. Just as Nalo zaps her with divine lightning, the curse breaks, the storm dissolves, peace is restored. And Moana? Well, let's just say the ocean isn't done with her story yet. Maui dives into the ocean after Moana's lifeless body like a heroic tattooed cannonball. With a powerful chant and some ancient magic flair, he summons the spirits of Tautai Vasa, Grandma Tala, and the whole ancestral squad. Together, they revive Moana, but not just as Moana. She comes back as a demigoddess, glowing with purpose and rocking a shiny new Wayfinder tattoo, basically her version of a celestial badge of honor. Maui, freshly repowered and back to full demigod status, finally lifts Motufetu from the ocean's depths. Moana stands atop it, the curse shattered, and the ocean breathes free again. The crew returns to Motunui, but not alone. They're leading a flotilla of islanders from across the seas, all reunited thanks to Motufetu.